Hi, ich bin Marco von iDoc.
Hi, I'm Marco from iDoc. If your iPhone fell down and your screen is cracked, this video shows you how to fix it yourself. The repair is difficult because some parts are stuck and you have to unscrew a lot of different screws. You should plan about 60 to 90 minutes. We recommend the following tools: a Y-type screwdriver, a Pentalobe screwdriver, a hard plastic pick, ESD tweezers, a steel spatula, a plastic spudger, and a suction cup. You also need a heat gun or a hairdryer to remove glued parts. A link to the spare parts is in the info box below, and our Y-type toolkit includes the most important tools. Our website iDoc.eu shows you this guide with detailed pictures and videos for each step. If you have any questions, just use the comment function, and now enjoy this fix. Before you start the repair, lay out all the necessary tools. Make sure you have a clean surface to prevent dirt from entering and scratches on your phone. Before the repair, turn off your iPhone to avoid short circuits. Press and hold the standby button and one of the volume buttons, and then confirm to switch off the phone. To take off the display, first remove the two Pentalobe screws to the left and right of the lightning connector. You will need a Pentalobe PL1 screwdriver. The display is strongly glued, so you should heat the glue to remove the display. Use a heat gun or a hairdryer. Heat the edges of the display to about 60 degrees Celsius. Heating softens the glue a little bit and lets you remove the display. Now grab your suction cup and stick it onto the bottom of the display. Then pull on the suction cup while sticking a flat, strong tool like an iFlex or a pick into the gap between the display and the frame. Once the display comes off a little bit, you can insert your tool. Make sure to only use tools that don't scratch the iPhone's frame. Now you can run the opening tool all around the frame to gradually loosen the glue. Make sure not to stick the tool too far into the device, as this could damage the display cables. If your iPhone screen is badly cracked, use some tape. For this, take a strip of packing tape and stick it right on the cracked screen. The tape allows the suction cup to stick. Once the glue is loosened all around, you can fold open the display. Put a stable object next to the iPhone to support the display and make sure your device doesn't slip away. Don't unfold the display too much or the cables might get strained and suffer damage. Before you do anything, unplug the battery to prevent short circuits. Like the other connectors on the logic board, the battery connector is under a bracket. Remove this bracket's various Y-type screws, but be careful, they are not the same length. Make sure to use a Y-type screwdriver that fits well. These screws have also been wrongly called tri-point or tri-wing screws. Actual tri-point screwdrivers don't fit right and can strip your screw heads. Now remove the bracket and put all parts in the same box of a magnetic pad. Then, carefully pry off the battery connector with a plastic spudger and bend the cable to the side. The display unit is plugged in with 3 connectors. Unplug the 3 connectors one by one with a spudger. One of the connectors is a bit lower. Be extra careful so you don't damage the logic board when unplugging it. Once all connectors are off, you can remove the display. There may still be some glue residue on the frame and display. You normally have to remove and reuse the earpiece and the flex cable from the old display. For this, unscrew the 3 Y-type screws holding the earpiece. The middle one of these 3 screws is fastening a little golden holder. Grab this holder with your tweezers so it doesn't get lost. Now, you can easily fold the glued earpiece to the side. The thin, sensitive flex cable connects the earpiece and several sensors, such as the proximity sensor, which switches off your screen when you make a call. The flex cable is slightly glued in place. Use a hot air gun or an ordinary hairdryer to soften the glue. Slide a flat tool, such as a spatula or tweezers, under the flex cable very carefully. Then, pry the various sensors out of their holders. Be very careful as the flex cable breaks easily. Once all the parts are off, you can take out the flex cable. Not all available displays are the same, so compare your new display with the old one. You might have to remove some slightly glued parts from the old display, such as the plastic holder for the front camera or sensors. If there's a protective film on your replacement display, pull it off now. Prepare the earpiece flex cable with the sensors. Then place the sensors in their holes on the display. Make sure that the plastic sensor holders are installed in the display. They might come with your new display, or you have to take them out of the old one. Press in the sensors to make them sit. Then fold down the earpiece and place it over the screw holes. Fasten the earpiece screws again. Don't forget to install that little golden bracket when fastening the middle screw. Make sure the golden bracket is facing the right way. You should put on a new frame sticker to protect your iPhone against dust and spray water. So first remove all glue residue so that the new glue will hold. But do remember that the iPhone will no longer be 100% waterproof. Before attaching the frame sticker, make sure that it's aligned right. The corners and the holes for the camera show you which way is up or down. Now remove the first backing film layer. First put the frame smoothly on one side of the device and press it on slightly. Then press on the sticker all around. Make sure that the sticker stays inside of the frame. Grab a spudger to make the frame sticker hold properly. Now you can remove the second big backing film. You can remove the last small part of film now or after connecting and testing the display. Leaving the film on prevents the display from sticking too early. Place the display unit on the edge of the frame and lean it to a stable object so the sensitive flex cables don't get strained. Make sure that your device doesn't slip away. Then connect the 3 display connectors. First, however, make sure the connectors are sitting right. Don't slide them around over their logic board sockets or the contacts might get damaged. Use your tweezers to position the earpiece connector over its socket. Carefully press the connector onto its socket. Now you can plug in the battery connector. Then attach the bracket plate and fasten it using the Y-type screws. You can now do a quick test to make sure the parts in your new display, such as the earpiece and proximity sensor, are working right. Carefully fold down the display, but don't press it on the frame yet. Now press and hold the standby button to start your device. Go to the control center to test the brightness of your device. You can check if the touchscreen responds everywhere by taking any app and dragging it all along the edges of the display. Then you can use the Voice Memos app to test the earpiece by just making a short recording and playing it back. Also check if the screen switches off when you cover the sensors. If everything works fine, you can go on and close the device. If the touchscreen or the earpiece isn't working right, it could be because the sensors aren't sitting right or the flex cables are damaged. Now carefully fold down and close the display. Make sure that the display is sitting right before you press it on. Gradually press down the display so it's sitting on the frame properly. Press on the display a while to let the glue bond. Now you can fasten the Pentalobe screws at the lower end of the iPhone.
Die Reparatur ist jetzt abgeschlossen.
This repair is over now, and I hope you had a great time. Leave any questions, suggestions, or hints in the YouTube comments. We're always glad to help you out. If you liked the video, subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.
Bis zum nächsten Mal.